Hello everyone, in this video we see Paul Morphy's amazing game. This game was played in 1857 in USA. Paul Morphy play with black pieces and the Lichtenhein play with white. So white starts with e4, e5, knight to f3, knight to c6, d4. Scotch game. E takes d4, bishop to c4. Scotch gambit. Knight to f6, e5 and the pressure on knight, but Paul Morphy continue with d5 and create pressure on bishop. Here white can take this pawn with n%, but white continue with bishop to b5 and pin this knight and again pressure on knight. So Paul Morphy continue with knight to e4 and white continue with knight takes d4 and pressure on knight. Bishop to d7 and white exchange his knight. Knight takes knight, b takes knight. Bishop to d3, bishop to c5 and the threat is clear. Bishop takes f2, so white exchange his bishop. Bishop takes knight, but Paul Morphy didn't take this bishop. So here pause the video and think Paul Morphy's next move. So Paul Morphy continue with queen to h4 and create pressure on bishop, and also threat is clear, direct checkmate. So white can't save both on same time. So white continue with queen to e2, but white can't save his bishop. D takes bishop, bishop to e3 and offer for bishop exchange. But Paul Morphy continue with bishop to g4 and create pressure on queen. Queen to c4 and pressure on bishop. But Paul Morphy take this bishop and the white can't take back because this pawn is pinned by queen. So white continue with g3 to deflect queen and then take this bishop. Queen to d8 and the threat is clear. But white take this bishop and Paul Morphy continue his attack. Queen to d1 check and the king has only one move. Here Paul Morphy could take this rook, but white could also take this pawn and create fork on rook. But Paul Morphy continue with queen to f3 and check. If king move to e1, then queen takes e3 comes and the king has only one move. King to f1. White can't move his queen because checkmate. And if king to f1, then also checkmate. So white continue with king to g1, bishop to h3 and now direct threat is checkmate. White can't move his queen on f1 and e2. So white continue with queen takes c6 and create fork. King to f8, queen takes a8 and check. And the final move from Paul Morphy, king to e7 and white resigned here because white can't prevent this checkmate. So what a game by Paul Morphy, and also comment how the game was. If you like the game, then please subscribe the channel for more games.